she goes, limping a little bit. It's going to take her a second as we see Ella Sanchez play a quick ball onto Granados. Granados over to Abud, and that ball's going to finish. Double defense there by Alejandra Calderon on the Rayados side. Good ball down. Shooting a big kick. Ball's going to be played all the way in and clear out. Enriquez. Ball's back on the right. A little back and forth. Trying to create an opportunity right up top of the 18. As Bbva can have, but decides to look for a little play. Here it comes. Oof, we've seen her. We saw a little spark of her here. Her aggressiveness, a player that doesn't easily go down.
Yeah, Karim Abud, another of the keys. He played and has also had a little bit of a Russian mountain. Like that's what I want to say. You know, Montaña Rusa of the season for her.
Magic Mountain. As we get here, first corner kick actually of the match. It's Captain Liliana. Looked like she was going to go long, plays it short. Gets that ball inside the 18 now. Rayadas covering Aisha. They know what she can do. Bounced off, and it'll be a throw-in for Rayadas. Yes, that roller coaster.
Roller coaster, yeah. While you were speaking, I was like, what would I want to say? Yeah, roller coaster. Sorry, guys. You know, sometimes happen when you're thinking in two different languages.
Which is fine, because most of our audience understands La Montaña Rusa.
Yeah, they know. They're also no Sabo generation. I know it.
That's what a lot of people call it, which is something that is very interesting there. But as we see now, FC Juarez trying to get back down the center of the pitch. And that ball, there's Norma. We talked about her importance. Plays it out to Abud. Pulls it back. Ball center. She looks up. She can take a shot. Plays it through.
Minuto 7 por la Liga MX. Femenil, jornada 16. Bravas 0, Rayadas 0.
Yeah, exactly. This is what you want to see, and this is exactly what I was referring to. Get a hold possession, be aggressive. Be aggressive.
Oh, she was actually outside.
She was outside, yeah. She was outside. But this is part of it, because if you allow Rayados to begin their possession and what we know they're capable of, well, we know what will be the result, you know?
Absolutely. This is a team that's currently leading top of the brackets, top of the standings thus far. They understand how dangerous they are, and FC Juarez is also aware of how dangerous they are as we see them clearing this ball out. And this is what you want to do defensively. Get the ball out of your territory and create some opportunities amongst them.
The only team that has lost this tournament, you know, that's probably the most important thought that you should be sharing with the Latin nation. They're undefeated.
Yes, that is one important step.
Corrigiendo la dismetría.
Cleared out by Juarez. On top, quickly recovered by Rayadas. They go to get that ball, and they're going to pull it all the way back. The speed is there, the pressure there. Cleared out by Manriquez. Winds up giving it up to Juarez. Ball in the middle. A little chip there from Norma Palafox. It's not Rayadas. Maintaining possession. Balls up and down. Looks both sides. Plays it back. It's Manriquez looking to open up the ball. To the right side of the pitch. Has it into the center. That's pressure here. But it's Rayadas. It's Rayadas coming down the lane. It's Diana. Double defense and let's play on. She ends up on the floor. They can get a shot out. A lefty. Into Alvarado's hands. Up.
Alvarado, we've discussed another of the important weapons, because I was talking about the offensive ones when you're facing us. Of course, we need importance of Emily Alvarado and the two defenders in front of her, Mora and Granados. So, let's see. Like action is always here in Latin Nation.
Yes, this is exactly what you want to see. The action, but also highlight the way Valerie Garcia got that first shot off. Double players on and still managed to get a shot off.
Yeah. Jornada. Never know. They can go from completely out of nowhere. It's like an RKO.
Here they come again. Right side of the pitch now. Big ball through. Not just going to be to no man's land.
No women's land.
No women's land. No man. No people land. As
By the way, would you just reread
on roll call now. As Abu is followed by the pitch. Playing it all the way back. Looking for an option. Looking for an open lane. A little back and forth. No opening thus far for Juarez. Forced to bring the ball all the way back. Hold the back. Now she's got some time. That's for her teammate. Bring it all the way to the left side of the lane. Oof. Ref's gonna say play on. This ref is letting them play. Allowing for these tough calls here. Lots of aggression as that ball comes through. Looking for Aisha there at the top. And yeah, that's gonna be a handball. That is going to be a handball. She could have had that ball. Correction, Diana Garcia. She felt she should have gotten a call for that. But as I had just mentioned, but I had just mentioned, I mean, there's been 3-4 plays just like that. Liliana Mercado puts it over the volley. Ball's gonna go locked up the goal. Going back to that moment, Carlos, I had just mentioned. This referee is allowing the players to be aggressive. Fernando Alexis. And then there it is. Ends up getting a handball as opposed to the foul that she wanted.
Yeah, unfortunately for Juarez, they could not create anything dangerous out of that play. So, at least first 15 minutes, and we can say that possession has been on the side of the green team. That's good news for them, but they need to start creating something out of that possession. We know they're capable of. I already mentioned some of the important players, also Liga de Mercado, of course. And hey, I think they're trying to plays a throw in. You know how they're not.
I tell you, lazy throw-ins just not necessary. Oh, and that's also not necessary there. Let's see Juarez have that ball in control. Aisha will miss communication with Ella Sanchez. It's going to be another throw in for Rayadas. At the pitch, a header recovered quickly. It's now Bianca Mora on the right side of the pitch. Not Bianca again. Pulls it back. She's going to take it all the way back to Alvarado. Just quickly releasing over to the left side with Granados. A little back and forth there. The pressure is on. Cristina Birkin Road. Full speed. Forced to get that ball out of there. Got to be quicker. They also have to be very good size. As one of my folks tries to bring that ball down. Just what happened. Yeah, that's clearing it, and a lot of headers here, a lot of bouncing up this ball. No possession on it, and no control. This finally manages to control this.
Minuto 15. Por la Liga MX. Femenil, jornada 16. Bravas 0. Rayadas 0.
She's got the option, plays it out left, looking to get that ball back in. Not enough control, Carlos.
But look at Juarez, might have looked at it.
Still fighting, still trying to get something out of this. A lot of. Here comes Liliana with the lefty, still there. The bounce, the rebound. Plays it out to the right right side of the pitch. A little give and go. The pressure's on. The defending, excellent job once again. Cuts, recovers, plays it into center. Liliana Mercado, the captain, in front of the goal after all of the hustle, after all of the passes left to right, the recovery, the deflection. And Liliana just can't get that ball into the net.
Just as I mentioned, and they needed to create something out of that possession. Great play on the right lane, and Liliana Mercado tried to put that ball on the second post, not the best direction. Look at them, how they're fighting, Maida.
Still fighting, still looking. This ball bounced off. Norma Palafox, you said you wanted one of the best games from her. You mentioned her ability, the fact that she knows what it takes to be a
Yeah, they
champion
gave her,
at
and
Liga MX Femenil.
she's responding.
We heard you.
And I'm like, I want to hear no slander talked about me. I was not slandering you, Norma. I was telling, the reality.
Back, and it is Juarez again. Anna looks to the right side, tries to play Norma. Norma's gonna try to keep it in. The pitch was on too fast. Much there. Gonna call that back. Nope. Let her play there. Yeah, you can hear the wind.
Yeah,
It is windy out there.
how's Chihuahua for you?
Except when it's 102 degrees. Controlling, create opportunities. They created a lot more than Rayadas in 17 minutes and counting. We're at the first half. Rayadas still nil. Ball plays out to top. Rayadas recovering. Garcia to clearance to get that ball into FC Juarez's territory, but this has been for offensive play from FC Juarez. Breaking on there. Valerie Vargas. Pressured out. Ricocheted on her own teammates. And now it's Juarez. Ball in the center of the pitch. She's got options. Liliana takes that ball back. Here's the pressure. Back to the center with minutes. Over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez carrying it over. It's Granados. Thinking onto the left side. She's cleared. Yes, she is. Moves it over. One on one. Can she keep possession? No. Where's she going? No. They said it's the Rayadas throwing.
Así lluvia, ¿no? Todavía aquí no. Pero para allá para las orillas creo que sí, para las orillas creo que sí llovió. Para allá para las orillas,
Yeah, and those are good news, right?
Well, yes and no, because some of them have been a little questionable there.
Oh, especially the one with the handball. That one at least questionable.
As Rayadas put that ball inside the 18. Pass the header. Cleared out by Juarez. You know what they need to do. Speed ahead. Great header. Oh! Not the best, actually. Not the best. By Valeria del Campo. Unfortunately, Paola Rodriguez was able to take control of it. The bounce. Referee should be one there. It's what it's now. Back and forth. And again, she's got an option on the right. Palafox.
Si llegas, si llegas, si llegas, llegaste.
Asegúrame la vida.
Tiro libre a favor de las Bravas de Ciudad Juárez.
Pero él juega de todo.
Yeah, confirmation in his first 20 minutes. Great play there by Yana Mercado. I wholeheartedly believe that she made the effort and not confusing both defenders and keeper. It almost worked. That would have been a great goal.
Fa- Falta para las Rayadas.
Elbow to the face. Would have liked to see that.
Minuto 25 por la Liga MX. Femenil Jornada 16. Bravas 0. Rayadas 0.
Yes, of course, just as we mentioned earlier. And there's got to be a substitution there. Juliana Mercado. I don't know. And it's Miriam Castillo. So it's basically defensive substitute. social media.
Absolutely. Please do let us know. And of course, it's Oscar
Yeah,
Hernandez.
what happened here?
Bit of a surprise as we continue here 26 minutes into this first game, this first half for match week 16 as Spike Rayadas. Still no score on either end. And still what is the possession. Maximum possession thus far in this first half. It's FC Juarez fighting. It's Ella. It's Aisha. It's Aisha looking to get possession. It's the defending, covering the ball there. Diana Garcia. Rayadas smoothly executed. Looking to play that lane. We're on the right side. A little back and forth. Pulls the ball back. She's full speed ahead. She's got the ball. Opens it up. It's Lucia Garcia. It's Lucia Garcia. She's got to pull it back because Norma Palafox is there. It's enough. Norma Palafox winning that ball, clearing it out. Giving Juarez some space, some opportunity. Two players with two balls. Which one's going to be played? Left, right? That was interesting. You've got both players with the ball there. And it's now Rayadas again, maintaining possession. It's Rayadas on the right side of the pitch. The pressure's there, and it's Alejandra Calderon trying to get the cross over. Ball deflected from Abu. Throw in. Ball back, it's Valeria Garcia. Right side the 18. Whoa! The deflection. And what is going on? What is the ref going to call? Carlos.
Yeah, another foul, just as you mentioned earlier. Another crash, also with Karim Abu this time being involved. So actually, the foul is given for Juarez.
What a great ball. Oof. That is definitely a tough one. But I mean, do you get the penalty kick there? Do you give a set piece? Do you ref decides to say it is a foul against Rayadas? Yes, Carlos.
Yeah. I'll go with the ref, even though I saw the replay and I was like, it was kind of a 50-50 there.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you, Carlos. As the game continues here, oh, that's going to be a card. That is a booking. That is a booking, right? Tell me. Yes.
It's back.
Yeah,
There it
yes,
is.
yes, yes. Oh, absolutely. Norma wins that ball. She's in the middle of turning. Just gets hit. Oh, full left hand on her face.
That was at least a yellow card. A bare minimum.
That was a lot. Yes, absolutely. At a minimum, a yellow card. That was cat-like.
There you go. First booking.
That's FC Juarez. Plays that ball short. 30 minutes. Coming in 15 more minutes of break. Still scoreless. Still scoreless. That's in Ciudad Juarez. Carlos, who will score first?
I would have expected Juarez, but now Rayados, little by little, they're making their way into this match. And that's bad news for Juarez, but this could be good news.
Juarez with that through. Far side, it's going to be no danger, but the pressure. The effort by Aisha. The ball looked like it was completely lost. Just down the end, and she still confronts that. Takes that quickness. Over. The effort that they're putting in. Is that admirable, Carlos?
But I could not hear you there.
Yep, he said great effort by Juarez. Pressuring every single ball.
But now you can tell the high press and the intensity of the first minutes have slowed down a little bit.
Yeah, which
that
is
has
probably
allowed
something that
Rayados.
Oscar. It's probably
Yeah.
something that Oscar Fernandez noticed, or at least has seen built with
Yeah.
Rada, and that's why the substitution, bringing in
That's
Suarez, Norma, pulls that ball back. Big look into the 18. Abu gets it in! Side is still there. Oh, last second. The corner kick. What a great ball. Abu then able to control it. Not the best first touch. Take another look. She was all by her. But that bounces up helping her a little bit. Great defense by Paola Carlos.
looking at cross. Great read there, understanding that Karina Abudo is going to crash into the box. Corner kick was taken. Well, nothing happened. So that's another
Actually hit that
key.
first.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's now. You hear the chant from the fans. They want a goal. They want Juarez to get those three very important points you had mentioned earlier, Carlos. A pending match against Chivas. Places the season against Atlas. Here today. Again, Rayadas. Mathematically, they can still clinch their way into the Liga. While Rayadas already with a ticket in looking to end the season as líderes.
They got one ticket to La Liga.
Which is a ball into the 18. Oh my gosh, you just reminded me of when I was kids and we'd listen to the games in the radio. On the radio, and it was like the quarter kick chant. Tiro de esquina.
Oh, yeah. You were right. I was actually referencing the song. I got two tickets for paradise. You know that song. Come on.
Yes, but when you said it, the way you said it, that's what I thought of. The quarter kicks coming home from a game, and give it go here. Abu, good slide there. Great slide. Yeah. Correction, buddy. And it's now Juarez quickly with the possession. It's Ella Sanchez it up. Now Rayadas trying to create an opportunity. Very little offensive play by Monterrey. Now pulls that ball. Finds Martinez. Thinks she has options on the right side. She decides to go left. Oh! I probably would have played it right. Not the one on the pitch. A retired player.
I was retired even before I started my career, so I don't need too much of a saying.
Well, the only reason I point out it's retired is because then they're going to be like, Nation Familia is going to say, well, it's easy. Yeah, of course it's easier for them to say that. But I mean, she was calling her. She was wide on the right side. You know what I mean?
Now there's another player down.
Now
Now I think we've seen this image a little bit too much.
Yes, I agree. I would agree. I feel like maybe Fernando got a call and was like, hey, you got to call those fouls. And now he's like, fine, I'll call all the fouls. Even the questionable ones. So ball gets quickly back into play here. He's going strong. Big ball. Oh, great little error. Great shot by Alvarado. Gets strong. You saw the player. And it's now, once again, Juarez big kick out. Playing it all the way to the side. Not the best first touch by Aisha. It's Monterrey. It's Rayadas coming in. Also not the best first touch now. She that ball over to Valeria Acabó. Opening up, they're looking for that left flank. No, they couldn't bring it back in. It bounced off of Juarez. It's Juarez now. It's Juarez now coming down the pitch. Palafox trying to control. Losing that ball. Now Rayadas. Loses that ball, clears out, tries to loop it over, but gets back. A lot of bouncing back and forth there. Now Rayadas. Alejandra Calderon plays over to Valerie. Valerie looking good to get it in. Back to Valerie. Ooh, chase Abud and a big. It's Valerie full speed. It's Valerie playing over to Valeria del Campo. Open to the left side. She's inside the 18. She cuts over the right side. The shot! And what a moment! Ball had gone past Aldo. Looked like it was going to go in the net. Defender was there, ready for it. Take another look, Carlos.
And that is exactly what happens when you have all of those opportunities and you don't take advantage of them against a team like Rayadas. They can create something like this. But Emily Alvarado responding on time, great save, great reflexes, and she knows it. Great stuff.
Absolutely. Yeah, goles que no meten.
Yeah.
Here's another corner kick now. This time for Rayadas. Big corner. Header. They're out. Great corner kick there. For that first post. The header. No pressure for Alvarado. Easy Kinsey. Or the experienced goalkeeper. Short pass. Cleared out. Picks it up for Rayadas. It's Juarez again. Dig it up. It's Rayadas. A shot with the left foot. A lefty there. Good touch in. Valerie Garcia. They want this goal before the end of the half. This is first place against 8th place. Undefeated. This is team looking to creep into the Liga. Even more possession from Juarez. It's Abud winning that ball. But still Zouf. Abu could have played it short. Loses that ball. And it's not Rayadas.
That's something Juarez loses without Liliana Mercado, Mayra. Karime Abud immediately trying to connect with Aisha. When I think the normality should be connecting with Liliana Mercado and midfield offensive connection, the offensive connection. I think that was lost by taking Liliana Mercado out of the match, which I'm trying to search for.
It is an 8-year-old.
I would absolutely agree with you, Carlos. Absolutely agree with you. Thank you so much for searching there on social media. There's no comment from them. But you know, if you can text them, can you text them?
I will.
Okay. You know, I know that Oscar's a good friend of yours.
Now, hey, Oscar, what happened to you? I need information.
Hey, compa, avísanos. As that ball gets cleared out, it's out. Here she is. There's Abu. Oh, laying it on the ground. Nope. She's actually going to pull up a foul. Foul against Valerie. But I agree with you, Carlos. Taking Lilian out, they were in control of that midfield. That confidence, that trust to be lacking. Norma Palafox gets that ball away just a little too easy. Now full speed. It's Juarez covering the ball. Playing back to Alvarado. Alvarado with the short pass. Inside the 18. Look at this. Rayadas allowing them to play. We just say, yeah, going back and forth. Do what you need.
But now look at the change of careful change of stance from Rayadas now with high press.
Slowly but Surely they were creeping in. Squad is now. It's a move. First touch in and in the defensive end. Rayadas cleared out. No connection. Throw in for Juarez. It is. There she is. She turns it around. Plays it in. Just on the right side. She's got the option on the line. There's Bbva. Give it go. Isha quickly into the center. Foot. And cleared out. What a here. Go. A through ball.
Minuto 42 por la Liga MX. Femenil Jornada 16. Bravas 0. Rayadas 0.
They're just getting throws, but the end line still so far for them.
Here comes the corner. That first post cleared out. The Rayadas. The recovered by Juarez. Juarez doing an exceptional job recovering this ball. Now inside looking for that pass to the back end. Careful there. Careful. She is staying down on the pitch. She does not look good. This does not look good as ref says play on.
Yeah, she's outside.
Is currently off the pitch. Exactly. Off the pitch. We're going to continue the game. Needs to get medical attention. This game is going to continue. It's gone so quickly, Carlos. 43rd minute. 43rd minute and counting, only less than 2 minutes of regulation time.
Remind everyone that as soon as this match is over, we're gonna quickly change everything and we're gonna be sharing with you who else but Ingres.
That's right, double header for today. What a day to celebrate for Easter Sunday.
Oh yeah, and what a match.
To share a double header with all of Latin Nation familia. This is what Easter's all about anyway, right? Celebrating with your familia.
Yes, of course, celebrating, having fun, and to top it off, we have Juárez against Rayadas.
Se me hace muy raro, Mica,
Yes.
que lo que está transmitiendo, Mica,
Games here, the ball
que
is
ven
back
inglés.
off. We're able to take a look there at the board, so it'll be
Sí, porque es
additional
26.
minutes. Additional
¿Qué?
minutes
A
to
ver,
this less exchange, but that's what we got a little clip of
es 26.3
that. Unless the accordion was wrong, then we
que
have
están narrando de partido.
It's Rayadas now. Oh,
Están hablando puro inglés. Sí.
For Juárez. You're gonna see the way they all just push up. There it
¿Se
is.
escuchas? Puro inglés.
I was right.
Pero para el que quedó las alineaciones, lo que quedó
I didn't see the board.
más o menos bien el español.
Sure.
All right, back up to the game.
Ya se va a acabar el
Got
primer
Juárez
tiempo
now.
de FC Juárez Femenil.
3 minutes before the end of the first half.
Yo digo que al final ya no se va a llevar nada a cabo.
Has maintained most
De
of the
Fanny.
possession these first 45 minutes. Just have not been able to get the ball past Enrique. Ceci Juárez. That ball is set. Not the best first touch there. There's Rayadas recovering. Got option on the right side. She's gonna hit. Pressure's on.
Fanny.
And it's a move coming in from the back. Looking to win the ball. Ref says no. It isn't Juárez pulls her back. See, this is what I don't understand. There's certain points where the refs are like, no, it came out of that way. There's certain points where they just don't seem to care.
Sí, por eso. Porque es la que va a ir a la iglesia. Pero vive ya hasta el kilómetro 20. Creo que era mejor.
Yo no creo que vaya a poder, porque aún está mi familia aquí.
Creo que era mejor hacerlo lo que ella dijo de su casa.
But it's still there, the urgency. Look at this. Way to win that ball there. Hold the back. Now it's Rayadas coming full speed. Ball was just too much. Too fast. She looked for that right side. Good they are. There's Juarez. She's got the option on the right side. That's a little through ball. No, she's gonna look to play it back.
Cositas añadieron 3 minutos de juego.
Coming down to the final seconds. If Juarez can get an opportunity, this will be the end of the first half.
Ya solo queda 1 minuto de juego.
Too short. Cleared out by Rayadas. Rayadas is pressure in the back. Still manages to keep possession. Looking to open it up. Intercepted there by Ella. The possession now to Juarez. Are they going to get a shot? Are they going to get an opportunity before the end of the half? Great. Plays it back. Here comes a cross. You got Aboud in the back. This time.
Yeah.
Ya se acabó este primer tiempo. Ahorita nos vemos en el segundo.